Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Deos podcast, where we discuss issues that matters. I'm your host today, Anne Adazor, and joining me is Reverend Father Daniel Ogbeifun, popularly known as Father Dio. You're welcome,
Thank
Father.
you.
Let's begin with what gave birth to this summit. Father, where did the idea for Peace is Possible Summit come from? Like, what inspired you to begin this movement?
Again, thank you for welcoming me here in those podcasts. And just to know too, there are many things that actually inspire people to do something. And one of them is, the happenings in our country here, Nigeria. The shooting I've listened, seen, and also heard, you know, live. Some of these things we see on TV as well too, happening live in our own country here. The shooting, the killing, and the destructions and the kidnapping. We can go on and on to list all of these. A kind of something that I prayed over for a long time now, and I'm like, how can I also be part of the system to support and to partner, so to say, with the government to be sure and to help the individual and of course our country here to see how we can actually live together as one in unity and in peace. So that helped me to eventually come into thinking about what we are doing today.
Oh, thank you for that, Father. Father, this year's summit seems to be like an unforgettable summit. Can you tell us some of the notable guests that will be gracing the occasion for this 2025 Business Possible Summit? And brief us on what we should expect on that day. Because I checked the flyer and I saw some real good prominent people talking about Cardinal Onayekon, Timida Kolo. Just tell us what should we expect for this event.
Well, this is actually our fourth edition, our fourth event we are having. We had the first one, the second, the third, and also the fourth. So I think this year's one is very unique because we're going to have two segments. The first one, we're going to have a free medical segment of it, or outreach, if you may, where we're going to have on ground doctors and some nurses who are going to, of course, help us to check our health and our sugar level, our BP, and all of that. So so how we can take care of our health. And just too, is free. Our first segment, which begins, of course, this Sunday, June 15. The first one begins at 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. We have the first segment, free medical outreach. We also have the main event, which begins again 4 o'clock. And then we're going to have the roundtable discussion, the panelists. And as you mentioned, that is true. We're going to have someone like notable personality, someone like John Cardinal Nayakan. We're going to also expect Bishop Hassan Coker, the Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese. We're going to be having also Mohammed Nuru Khalid, the digital imam, and his group. Well, of course, a representative from the ECOWAS group. They'll be coming. We have the Ministry of Women Affairs. She will also be there, and some other notable, beautiful, wonderful people from other ministries. Hopefully, we have some of them that will be around too.
I think let me come in here, Father. You said there will be a free medical outreach. So
Yes.
why was that important to include in this summit?
Well, it's part of our vision and it's part of our mission that we kind of seen possible, and ways that we can also help humanity and also help our government to, it's just a way of where help them too in their medical health life, and of course health is wealth, right? And it's part of the reason why we put all this together. So when we talk about peace, it begins from us, and it's part of it. Someone that is not healthy, you want him to,
Yes.
yeah.
This I guess is the fourth edition of the Peace is Possible Summit. So what has been the benefits of this summit to Nigeria over the past 4 years to Nigerians? What has been the benefits of this summit?
Yeah, when we say benefit now, I think I'll put it in this way in the terms of being how it has impacted the people, and we've done this for the fourth time now, the first, second, third, and fourth time And when you come in on Sunday, you're going to hear the testament from people who have actually experienced this. We give scholarship too, as you know. I
Wow.
think it has actually impacted the society, and you're going to hear more from people to testify to how they have actually been imparted in a positive way.
So how can we say people like young Nigerians like myself can
Mhm.
actively take part in this Pieces Possible Summit?
Very good. And just to note too, it's a unique one this year. The roundtable discussion we are talking about, the panelists, we also have the youth. They're going to be part of this, and where they also air their own view and talk to the government and how they can be helped and the contribution. When we talk about peace is possible, it begins from us,
Yeah.
you and I. It's not just about the government. Both ways, we have to really come together, stay together, live together, and be happy with one another.
Yeah.
Youth, elderly, just name it.
You have done a lot of work around peace, faith, and healing. What is one moment that has really touched you deeply in this journey?
Well, I would say there is that joy in me seeing people happy, and this is part of me. And my philosophy is your happiness. You're happy, I'm good. So ways that different ways that actually we can be part of humanity. Whatever makes someone happy, and that is my goal, and that's what I've wanted, and I continue to do.
Let's talk about you. You are a musician, like a good one at that. Please tell us about your music journey so far.
Well, it actually is big. It began a long time ago when, as a kid, growing up in my hometown and in those states. I've been part of the choir. You have the junior choir, the senior choir. Then of course, I just kind of I feel happy when
Sing,
singing, and just like I think Saint Cecilia says,
you sing
who
for
sings well,
praise
praise
twice.
twice, and I kind of grab that quote and say, you know what, it's a way of praising God and happy and just being what God's created you to be, in terms of worshiping Him in truth and in
Okay,
spirit.
thank you. So what usually inspires you in music? Like what inspires you? Like you want to come up with a new song, or what inspires you in music?
Well, there are different things that inspire people, and for me, I think the kind of inspiration that comes from maybe happenings, things around, you. It can be praises, it can be something worship, it can be meditatively, in a very special way. Just see yourself in that mode of prayer. You want to glorify God, you just want to be happy to be in the presence of God, different ways, just like Paul and Silas, how they did in praising God, and you saw what happened, miracles. So I just feel blessed doing what I am doing.
Oh, thank you. So what more should we expect from you in music going forward?
Well, good question actually, but um, I feel good about it, and I continue to just do what I'm doing, and
So we
feel
should we
inspired.
expect one new classical good album
Of
from you?
course, every year I do that, and I kind of try to produce one or two new songs every year, which I believe has also inspired many, many people, and I'm happy to do that, and I continue to do it.
Yeah, but before we wrap up, can you please tell us what's your long-term dream for this Pieces Possible Summit?
Well, for me, I believe that I can't really say for sure as such, but at the same time, I feel blessed doing what I'm doing, and I will continue to do it. That's why I'm asking God to always give me that grace and strength, because at times you kind of feel so overwhelmed. You don't want to continue the journey, but I believe with God all things are possible. God who started this and gave me the grace and the strength. I pray for this all the time. I know it's not easy, but I believe with God we continue to do what we are doing, and I'm happy doing what I'm doing. Just to create that awareness and to tell the people, no matter what you go through, even in our family, in our society, we need peace, peace of mind, peace of heart, because if you are happy, then you are able to give.
Thank you again for being with us, Brother Dio. It has been an interesting session with you. Thank you once more. And for our viewers, the Peace is Possible Summit is a must attend for you. It is a movement where we're trying to work and see how we can grow peace in our present society in Nigeria. Make it a date with us. Come Sunday, June 15th, 2025 at the Nikon Luxury Hotel. The free healthcare session will start by 12 p.m. and the main event is by 4 p.m. See you on Sunday.